Recently, we have invested a lot on our resources. And Alhamdulillah, at our university, I'm very much thankful to our worthy Vice Chancellor. He's very generous, and especially when it comes to buying the books, e-resources, literature for our libraries, for our students. So whosoever walks in his office, he would simply ask if it is necessary, he would simply sign whatever it takes. So Alhamdulillah. So this kind of attitude would only bring the quality researcher to the society. This conference, which continued for 2 days, it had a couple of major conclusions. I will try to read them out. So which this conference tried to propagate. The first point was the understanding the changing role of libraries. The information professionals are applying new techniques to attract library users, gamifying techniques and virtual information service. And then the second point, the participants were united to conclude that use of ICTs in libraries for transformation of knowledge repository into knowledge economy is essentially required. In this regard, use of e-resources, library portals and social networking websites are useful. I'm sure they does not mean Facebook by that, or they. When they say social sites, so the researchers, they also were of opinion that they stressed that the information literacy training can play an important role in yielding knowledge-based decisions. Another conclusion reached during the conference that due to information explosion, information behavior of users have changed. Subsequently, information professionals should design their service accordingly. It is concluded that hybrid libraries are required to meet the changing needs and preferences of information users. The conference delegates stressed to parties practice the academic integrity and research ethics in letter and spirit. Personal knowledge management skills and knowledge sharing culture were considered important to establish in all knowledge spheres. Due to paradigm shift, leadership, research, and education is reshaping a new incorporated in field. Professional development is critical for the development of information profession. In this regard, it is a dire need to develop a code of conduct for a regulation of professional practices. The conference suggested that a liaison is required among library schools, library associations, and librarians. Furthermore, on-job training are much needed to meet information professionals' challenging role in this regard. Self-motivation and employers' interest and encouragement are important. It was further suggested that the policymakers should facilitate the organization to redesign their information services and to fill the vacant position in their different organizations. So these were the major conclusions of the various papers and research works presented in these 2 days. And I believe all these points are very important, and I agree that the kind of status and self-respect and of course monetary benefits which are needed to keep the librarians satisfied at their job, it is necessary that the university managements and the government managements who look after librarians in public sector and the private sector, they look after those people well who are very much important to develop the next generation of Pakistan and to take a good researcher out of them. And as we see the Muslim history, we can witness that in the Abbasid period or Umayyad periods, when the Muslims were at their glorious ranks, or the Muslims were shining in those days, that was the time when the librarian was a kind of a position which was actually given to the highly and most prominent scholar of the city. And that was a voluntary seat, and that was a very respectable seat which used to be given as respect to the best and the most popular scholar of that city. But today the things have changed. But it's never late. We can always bring back and take our next generation back to those glorious days. And last but not least, whatever we have discussed, that if we want to change the culture of the society, we need to change the culture of our children who are living in far-flung areas and small cities. We have to change their culture. We have to put them and attract them towards reading culture, research culture. When they groom and come to the university level, so you can find a great scientists in them. You can find a great scholars in them. You can find a great researchers. So it is a major responsibility of the government. But Minhaj University Lahore and our mother organization Minhajul Quran International, our associate body Minhaj Education Society, who is running 650 schools. So as a respectable residents of this society and a participants of this society, even though it's a responsibility of the government, but I am very much pleased to announce today that inshallah we will not wait for the government to take these initiatives. However, we will invite them to join hands with us, help us, assist us, supervise us in this cause. And what I am going to announce, it is an interesting and a happy news. Inshallah, next year, our mother body, Minhajul Quran International, associate body, Minhaj Education Society, along with Minhaj University, and we are happy to collaborate with any private sector partner and as well as the government. Inshallah, we will organize a children literature festivals in 100 cities of Pakistan next year. And we will take this culture to the doorstep of this nation. We will take this culture to every single child of the house, so that they can learn, they can shift towards the reading culture. They can adopt and develop the love for the book, love for the reading, so that when they groom the lovers of reading, they would become a great researcher. Inshallah, early next year, we are starting that, and we will take this festival to 100 cities. And maybe it is possible that will happen at the same time. So 100 cities will have festival in same days probably, but then we'll see the management how it goes, inshallah. But inshallah 100 cities will have an opportunity to attend that. There will be a reading festival, competitions, writing competitions. There will be a gift prizes for the children who would participate, so that a culture of reading could be promoted. We will involve and invite the publishers, book reading, story reading, whatever they want to do. So just we want the children, the parents to bring their kids in to those festivals, so that they enjoy it and a love for reading is introduced in them. I would like to thank once again all the dignitaries, guests, delegates who have attended this conference. And I appreciate that you have taken the time out, especially Dr. Nizamuddin, Dr. Kamal, and all other worthy guests who have been attending this conference for the last 2 days. So I thank you all from the core of my heart. And then especially our partner, PLWO, that's what I believe, that's the way you call it. So a very proud partners. And they joined hands with Minhaj University to organize this beautiful conference. I would like to thank you all.